This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
Yeah, dude, I would probably rank your worst insects to be infesting your basement when you're a child. Top or bottom three.
Centipedes, spider crickets, although those are the absolute worst.
Yeah.
And I guess just your run-of-the-mill spider.
Yeah. Okay, you know what else I would add to the list? And I didn't give you this option because I said basement. But dude, I'm telling you, the fucking flying insects, the wasps and the bees and shit, for whatever reason, dude, they're terrible and they're so mean too. You know, they want to see the world burn.
I lived in for a couple of years when my parents were like separated. I lived in the basement bedroom of a townhouse in Burke, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't tell you, like, there was like a water closet where the sump pump was.
Yeah.
And if somebody opened that one time for like the next 6 weeks, it would be spider cricket season.
Oh God, dude.
And I can't think of anything scarier as like a little kid than not just a spider, but a spider that jumps like 8 feet in the air.
Dude, they're so disgusting. Like their main source of protein is eating each other.
Is that really?
Like I've seen them eat each other all the time. I don't know if that's their main food, but they do it all the time. It's like a very casual thing for them to just eat each other. Yeah, they can just jump at you at any random. I mean, spiders do that too, I guess. But spiders are terrifying, but they always have the benefit of, oh, they eat the other bugs. Like you always hear that they got that little like card in their pocket where people are like, yeah, they're not all bad because they keep, the other bugs at bay.
I feel like that's just a lie that parents tell their kids so that they won't be so scared.
Probably. Yeah. But I mean, I also remember Charlotte's Web, the movie. Remember?
Yeah.
The butt nice spider.
That's a funny reference.
Yeah. Dude, that movie was so good back in the day. I watched that like 1,000 times when I was a kid.
That and Babe the Pig.
Oh, yeah. You done good, pig. You done good. What is that movie about? He learns to herd sheep. He right? Is that the story? Like he wants to be amongst the sheep herding dogs.
I think he was like a scared little piglet.
Uh-huh.
And then as he grew up, he started learning about his calling and what he was meant to be on this earth for.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the courage yet to do it.
To become bacon.
Yeah. It's actually, it's kind of like congruous to the IDM story.
Oh, okay.
It's like we're finally coming of age.
Who is there, Chad Dukes?
It's got to be any of the hunters out there.
Okay,
yeah. Trying to chop them up into bits,
wacky bits.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, dude. I remember watching that movie all the time. It's so funny how like I always sound old when I say this, but the kids nowadays will never understand being handcuffed to 10 VHS tapes that you had in your house and having to just watch that shit over and over.
That's very true. That is like a lost part of growing up, of childhood.
Yeah.
That I guess is just gone forever now. Yeah, like how many movies do you think your kids have been exposed to?
Oh, dude. It's almost like for them, movies are for what seeing naked chicks is like to us compared to our forefathers.
Wait a second. I don't know if that's the best analogy.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All right. To my kids, it's kind of like seeing naked chicks.
I'm just saying, you and I have seen more naked chicks than like all my before the 1900s, all my ancestor dudes combined. Right?
All right. I got you.
So, yeah. Okay, but I shouldn't have made that jump so quickly.
You're a proud girl dad.
Yeah, hashtag girl dad. No, what were your
proud father of a couple of clothed chicks.
Yes, very clothed. What were your staples in the house? Your staple VHSs?
Beethoven was a big one. Love that
classic American movie right there.
Yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven. A lot of dog movies.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And man, having a big sister, that's the problem. Is like I got
she fucking
yeah. So I got a lot of girly movies like passed down to me almost,
like
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh God,
which sucks.
I mean, it's a good movie, yeah, but you don't want to watch that over and over. Too much singing in it.
Yeah, Lion King, a lot of Lion King.
Lion King's okay. Lion King is a unisex one, I would say. You know what I had in my house? I had Hook, Robin Williams,
banger,
classic. You should watch it all the time. Michael Keaton's Batman,
banger. I think that was a little old for me. In fact, I remember an aunt that I had who was like very Catholic. She lumped that movie and The Exorcist in as like one and the same.
Oh,
where
no!
If you watch this, the devil will come to get you.
Yeah, that's the portal for the devil.
Yeah. And you know what? Looking back on all the depravity that I've subjected myself to as an adult, she might have been right. I might have opened the portal way back then.
I mean, honestly, seeing Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman was definitely like that should have been NC-17 for sure. Because I definitely got a little fucking 7-year-old boner watching that shit. So there's that, and I had like you said, Babe, Charlotte's Web. You know what else I got? One time we were in New York visiting my my uncle, my gay uncle, and dude was like, "Yo, we got every movie of in theaters, blah blah." And my mom bought this bootleg copy of Lion King.
Yeah,
and of course, it's just a dude on his fucking camcorder in the theater. So I watched that a lot. I was on 1, 2, 3 movies before 1, 2, 3 movies was a thing, dude. But I think the main sillies I had, and this is like right around like 9 or 10, Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. That was like when I started to age out of the Disney phase, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely had to go to like a friend's house to watch racy stuff like that.
Was your mom like kind of,
Well, yeah, she was
kept you on a tight leash when it came to that shit?
Yeah, again, my first rap CD wasn't until 9th grade, and that was I had to buy it from a friend at school.
Mm-hmm.
This is 9th grade. This is high school. This is big boy stuff.
Couldn't you? Were we burning CDs back? No, not yet. Not yet.
Right around there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was right around Napster-ish era, but still didn't have really access to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ja Rule, Pain Is Love was my first rap CD. Second rap CD, I believe, was something from Fabulous. I forget the title, but that Ja Rule CD, looking back on it, is super gay.
Yeah.
So even my first rap thing was tainted by feminism.
What would I be without you?
Yeah.
That because the album before, I think it was called like Veni Vidi Vici or something, was Holla Holla. I was ready to guess. It was either called Veni Vidi Vici or It's Murda, because of course he was signed to Murda Inc., as you all know. But welcome to IDM episode 104. Super excited to be with you guys. Sorry we're not live. We're trying to figure it out. You guys know we got little baby shorts coming soon. Once that happens, we'll get a better idea of
what the schedule
what's
looks like
going on and all that shit.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We will keep you guys posted. But thank you for being here. Thank you for checking us out. Well, it's Friday. I think we talked 2 days ago, but how's the rest of your week been?
Everything's good for me, man. I'm really starting to get amped up, and believe me, I'm coming into this weekend with every expectation that the Commanders, the Redskins, Washington is gonna disappoint me. Like, it's hard to fully throw yourself into this brave new world where they've got a brand new owner, new head coach, new quarterback. Everything seems to be in lockstep and the perfect symmetry that we've all been just dying for our entire adult lives. I mean, for 30 years, essentially. I'm 37.
Yeah.
You're 37. And it's all finally coming together in the best way possible, but it's just that those old nagging memories are just holding me back from fully embracing it.
Yeah. I mean, no sports, no politics. We know a lot of you guys don't care about the Redskins. I honestly stopped caring about them until just recently because that's the type of fan I am. But
well, the important thing is that you're coming back in a way that will not jinx it, because you have not watched any of the playoff games so far.
Dude, I refuse. I mean, yes, I have not watched a single full game. I haven't even watched a full quarter this entire season.
Great. Just keep it up, bro.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me, dude. I know that I am not I am not part of the equation when it comes to winning. So I'll just hands off, keep my eyes off, and just hear about it in the news the next day.
Do not open that evil exorcist portal on the Washington Redskins. not this late in the game.
Well, the game's tomorrow at 3, right?
It's Sunday at
Sunday
3:30, I think.
What you got going on? You doing anything?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to. I got a buddy coming in from out of town from Atlanta. Some old school diehard IDM fans, the dogs out there, may remember the commenter Mr. Sister Fister.
Oh, Blister Sister Fister till she blisters one. Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's coming up. So we're gonna go to a 106.7 The Fan event. That's, I don't know, I think it's like 10 miles from my house, so it's close enough by to where I can get away for a couple of hours, take it all in. And look, he's one of my oldest high school buddies. We've seen each other at our grimiest.
Oh, okay.
And in the past, when we've hung out for Super Bowls, like there was that Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl in, I want to say 2017. We dubbed it the Loki Bowl, and he came over to the apartment. It was, I think, my vagina's second time meeting him ever. She didn't know how we got down.
Oh, okay.
But she learned that day.
Uh-huh.
So he comes over for the Loki Bowl, and a couple other buddies came by. And between the four of us, her excluded, we probably downed about 12 to 15 Four Locos.
Oh, shit, dude. Hell yeah.
And then Mr. Sister Fister woke up on my couch out in the 700 square foot apartment. I had to wake him up at like 3 a.m. because I heard him talking in his sleep. I fell asleep on the couch, the other couch next to him. Good. And
pause.
And I was like, dude, do not piss my fucking couch.
Yeah.
Do not fucking do it. And he's so much bigger than me, but I had to drag him off the couch, and he was literally pissed drunk. About to piss his pants.
Well, how could you tell he was about to piss?
I just know him.
Yeah, you could sense it.
I know. I heard him again. I heard him talking in sleep, and he was saying like, "Where's the bathroom?" Fuck it, it doesn't matter. And I was like, "No, it definitely matters. It 100% matters."
Damn.
So
you guys had, what did you say, 12 to 15 Four Locos?
Yeah, between like 3 or 4 of us.
Damn, dude, that's That's like 60 locos.
That's so many locos.
God damn, dude.
That's a bygone era.
Yeah, dude. That must have been a good time though. Were you guys in your old apartment? You guys had that nice little like theater area downstairs in the
Yeah, but we didn't
main-
watch it there. We had tried to, but there were other people in there, so we couldn't just
yeah.
disgrace that area with
They probably had kids and stuff
Yeah.
there watching, having a wholesome ass time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then we come wandering in,
Farting and fucking belching.
farting, pissing all over the place, bringing that exorcist voodoo energy in. So we ended up watching them, but that was the first time I'd seen had somebody like an outside observer come into our apartment and make me realize that at the time watching Hulu live sports on Hulu,
Yeah.
they've definitely upped their game since then. But I didn't realize how fucked up it was at the time because it was just me watching it most of the time, more often than not. So like when there were delays and stuff, I didn't know that I was watching on delay.
Oh.
And I remember that Super Bowl, he had just, this is the kind of night that it was. He had just quit smoking cigarettes, but went out to buy another pack.
Okay.
Before we got started that night. So he wanted to go out and smoke a cigarette with 15, 14 minutes left in the game. So it was like in the fourth quarter, but there was enough time. And I can't remember the precise score of that game, but it was pretty freaking close. And I think the Eagles ended up winning it like at the very end. So we went down with about 14 minutes left in the game, thinking that we still had plenty of time to go. We get down to outside of my building at the time and look over at the TV. He looks at the TV at Lost Dog Cafe, which was in our building. And he goes, "Fuck, what the fuck? It says there's 3 minutes left in the game." He's like, "You fucked me, Lynn. You fucked me. You told me this was just as good as live TV."
Nobody was checking their phones or anything. You guys are just into the game.
Just too locked in.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
So him and I were talking about going over to that 106.7 Lafayette event.
Whose idea was that?
It was his, actually.
He's like, let's go to the place that fired you.
Yeah, well, he did. He did. Laid off, not fired. Hey,
yeah.
take it easy.
Yeah. I got
no,
to Bob the Builder's house.
He did ask me about that. He was like, I mean, would it be weird for you? And I was like, whatever. I don't care.
Nah,
like,
it wouldn't be
I'm
weird.
still cool with everybody over there. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
But we were tossing around ideas, just imagining what if things, because when you're with old buddies, it can bring out the best and worst in you.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think we'll be drinking Four Locos again. I put that in my past a long time ago.
Yeah, right. You hung up your Four Loco gloves.
Thank God.
Yep.
But he was kicking around the idea of like, what if it turns into, as he dubbed it, one of those sick nights?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well,
what if he's like, now, don't call me crazy here, but what if we have a fun time?
which is so foreign to me these days.
I know, dude. I know. I used to go out with people, with friends, and I used to be like, oh shit, I think it's going to be one of those drunk Oathman nights. And now that dude is fucking 6 feet deep, like I don't think we'll ever see him again. But anyways,
you mean the fun part of you has been dead and buried?
Yeah, our drunk Oathman,
Yeah.
I've been told that it'll be a big deal if that guy shows up again.
By who?
I got a ghost in my house.
Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts floating around these days.
Right.
Again, it's our fault for letting in opening the Exorcist portal.
Right.
But
he's like, what if it's a sick night? Or
yeah, he's like, what if it's a sick night? And I was like, well, then it might be my last sick night, probably of my entire life.
Yeah.
And if that were the case, if the team wins, we all know what that could mean. I'm not going to say it, but we all know what it would mean. It would mean a big super deal.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck it. We could just do a live post game show.
Hell yeah, dude.
On the IDM YouTube account.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That would be awesome.
But it would be 3 times 3 times 3 sheets to the wind in that scenario, because I just know. I know what it's when you're with old buddies like that, you just know what it can turn into.
Yeah.
And I could just already see the end of the road. So
yeah,
if that were the case, if all of those prerequisites are met, then fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do it Sunday night.
okay. So if are you saying that if the team wins, you're gonna leave the bar you're having fun at, come home, and set this all up and do a show?
I would have to have it set up beforehand.
Okay. All right. That's interesting, dude. I love the idea.
Well, and just again, I cannot warn people enough ahead of time. I don't know what would come out of her mouth. I really don't. It could be a disaster, or it could be a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, the one thing about that is, under all those circumstances, fuck it. It's not going to matter anyways, because we're all going to be having fun,
Yeah, for sure, dude. What do you think is in your life? What is a very memorable quote unquote sick night that you can point to, just to give us an example of the type of atmosphere you're used to? Would you say maybe the night the day Osama bin Laden got shot?
Oh, with me and Brendan Cooney?
Yeah,
that was a pretty sick night.
yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, we left LA Bar and Grill.
Yeah,
drove into DC. I don't think Brendan was nearly as drunk as I was, and he was driving. Just stating that for the record. We do not support drunk driving on this show, guys.
No, I thought you were going to say we do not support terrorists getting shot.
No, of course we definitely full-heartedly support that. Him and I went down to the White House to because we were watching it on TV, everybody celebrate. And we were just sitting at the bar. And we were like, what are we doing? We're like 5 minutes from there.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck down there.
I was pissed off. I was pissed off that Osama bin Laden got shot because it took you guys away from me. It's like, no, it's not that big of a deal, guys. Like, stay here.
just the number one target for America in the past 50 years.
Right. Yeah. And you guys just kind of.
Oh, because you were working the bar that night.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awful. I could only tolerate being at LA Bar and Grill if either you or a friend that I knew was there.
Yeah. Every
other time it was just fucking miserable.
That's why you and I were soulmates, because hang on.
Yeah,
pause. Not soulmates, kindred spirits, because you always loved having friends around. And I always loved drinking beers. So it just kind of worked out that way.
So, yeah, match made in fucking dive bar heaven, dude.
But yeah, then I would say one other sick night that we've had, me and Mr. Sister Fister. It was remember the Janet Jackson Super Bowl?
Of course. I was working at Famous Slaves that night.
Right. That's going way back. That was Patriots, Panthers, I believe. And I think that was Tom Brady's first Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're talking like 2001, 2-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
We were both still in high school.
Yeah.
Well, we happened to have a friend with parents who didn't seem to ask too many questions about what was going on down in the basement.
Yeah. Everyone had a friend like that who had parents that did not give a fuck. They just wanted to drink their wine upstairs and be left alone. Yeah.
It was maybe my second time drinking in my life.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, probably 17 or something.
Was it like still disgusting to you, or were you all in at that point?
I was all in, but I couldn't like chug beers. And also it took me like 3 beers to get drunk.
Yeah.
So it's like, you remember those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're still there.
That's true.
Yeah. But a couple of lowlights from that night were I was the guy. Of course I was the guy to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to be in the bathroom during the Janet Jackson nip slip. And there were no like cell phones back then. I mean, you had like the most rudimentary cell phone.
Yeah, you couldn't rewind either.
Yeah, you couldn't
Alive.
rewind. There was like no
DVR.
DVR.
Maybe
or
TiVo was a thing. Remember that?
Yeah, I think that was around that time.
Yeah.
But I had to be in the bathroom and then hear everybody shouting, "Oh my God, you fucking missed it. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen."
It was pretty wild. Yeah. I mean, people weren't even really sure what they saw, though. I mean,
Because it happened so fast.
yeah. And everybody was like pretty sure they saw her whole tit. But yeah.
Although in hindsight, maybe it's better I did miss it because I would have come. So,
Do not come.
but that same night, I remember a girl that was there, this girl, Tori.
Mhm.
She was like one of those girls that everybody obsessed over.
Asian.
No,
Oh.
no. But that was my first time hanging out in the same social setting as her.
Mm-hmm.
And the night ended when I was pissed drunk rolling around on my buddy's basement floor.
Piss drunk off those three Sillers.
Yeah, and then when I went back to the bathroom, I heard her screaming
Oh no.
from the other room.
Uh-huh.
And I like put my ear to the door to see what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Linge broke my fucking phone. This dumb asshole rolled over my phone and broke it." I called my sister up. I was like, "It might be time to leave."
I'm guessing you guys didn't say anything to each other the entire night leading up to that.
No, I can't remember those specifics, but we definitely didn't say anything to each other after that. In fact, I think I went and hid outside. I'm such a pussy.
That's so funny. No, I don't blame you, dude. I would do the same thing, especially a hot chick. You're like, oh fuck, dude. I just want to stare at you in peace.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, that's cool, man. I'm excited. Now we have even more of a reason to root for the Redskins. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch, but I will be going to one of my favorite spots tomorrow. I don't really get a chance to make it out there too often, but we're going to Chuck E. Cheese in the morning.
Sweet.
Which is always a blast.
Hey, great pizza.
Yeah. It's gotten way less creepy, Chuck E. Cheese. They don't have like the animatronic dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, those would be like the best part.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, aside from the games, of course.
Now they got a dude that walks out like every 30 minutes or hour in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit.
Do they still have the tickets, like the hard copy tickets?
Nah, it's all digital, dude. It's fucking yeah.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it's crypto now. They call it Chucky coin.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, but it is digital. It's all digital, which makes it less fun. But yeah, there's a birthday party we got to go to there. The kids love it. Whatever, fuck it.
Just for a reminder, guys, no matter how much you love Chuck E. Cheese pizza, you can only go there if you have kids.
You know what sucks, dude? I always thought when I was like in high school and in my early 20s that when you go to kids parties, especially Chuck E. Cheese, that it would be kind of standard for like dads to just be able to drink beer. You know what I'm saying? Because they serve beer at these places.
Yeah,
but it's never normal.
Like, so like you'd be the pariah.
Yeah, dude. It would be butt awkward if one of the dads was like, "I'll take a picture of Sailors." Like maybe because it's like 11 in the morning, but I always thought that was just the American way. You know, the kids go out to fucking play these games, and dads just sit in a booth miserable drinking beer
and put their kids' lives at risk on the way home.
But no, you gotta fucking drink juice and shit like that. But whatever, it's fine.
Oh, that sucks. I remember I had a fun uncle.
A funkle.
Yeah, when I was younger, and he used to he lived in like another country half the time. Because he was like a bookie or something, something off the books, some kind of weird shit, right?
Yeah.
So anytime he would come into town, it was like, all right, he's probably just hit it big because he just bought an expensive ass plane ticket. And he would just wake up like, usually Chuck E. Cheese is a planned event, right?
Yeah.
Most scenarios. But he would just like wake up around noon and be like, "I want some pizza. You guys want to go to Chuck E. Cheese?" And then you get an unexpected trip to Chuck E. Cheese.
Was he a big dude?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, anyone who has like an affinity for that type of pizza specifically is like, oh, you're a connoisseur of being fat.
I'll give you guys a perfect description of what he looks like, because I've heard this from people on that side of the family very recently.
Uh-huh.
Do you see me? That's what he looks like. But yeah, surprise trip to Chuck E. Cheese is, I'm telling you, that's a move that you sleep on, that you should do with your kids while they're still young.
Yeah.
It's just unplanned,
just out of nowhere
event, just hit, because every kid loves Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, we go a lot, but it's usually like we'll tell them days in advance because we want to use it as leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you better eat your, peas if you want to see Chucky. But yeah, that's a good call. It's not very fun, but whatever. It's not about me. It's about the kids. But tomorrow,
it's going to be a sick day at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm also going to that comedy show. So I'll let you know about that. Yeah. My vagina, she's looking forward to it. She, just because we haven't really done anything like ourselves in a year. But she's like looking at the menu, like, dude, when I go to DC, like, I don't want to fucking go to multiple places, I just want to get to our one place we got to go, park the car, pack the car, and just sit and have like 19 old fashions. And she's like, what kind of food do they have? And I'm like, I'm trying to sell it. Like, I'm trying to like hype it up. I'm like, they got poutine.
not just comedy club food. It's legitimate bar food.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because the place wasn't even built to be a comedy club.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's basically like if LA Barn Girl was like, hey, we also got this stage that we use for trivia night sometimes. Why don't we just hire comedians? Yeah. Basically. But so I'm trying to like hype it up. I'm like, they got really good. Their nachos. I had their nachos. They melt the cheese on top.
Have you ever heard of French fries?
You do regular and buffalo tender.
You ever heard of a little thing called buffalo wings?
And she looks at the menu and she's like, they just have like appetizers and like sandwiches.
Let me guess how you responded. Oh, you don't like appetizers now. All of a sudden you're anti-appetizer.
I was trying not to, downplay her concern, but also trying to still convince her. I'm like, oh, what kind of sandwiches?
You're defeated, but you're trying to spin it into
just trying to grasp
the smallest W.
Yeah. I'm like, they got a French dip, Reuben's. You like Reuben sandwiches? And she's like, I don't want our one night to be where I have to go and eat some food I don't even want to eat.
Oh no, now it's turning on you. Now the comedy club idea may be completely out of the picture.
Yeah.
And there's a very real chance, because I'm guessing you probably spent $15 on the tickets.
Yeah.
So probably $30. She's going, you know what? Why don't we just not go and we can just go to a nice restaurant?
No, luckily she knows that would piss me off, but now it's like it's going to be a thing where she's like, well, can you look up restaurants in the area? And I'm like, oh, I got to look up, like I'm just going to deliver this list and she's going to be unhappy with all of them. But also it's going to be the thing where like we're rushing to finish, you know what I'm saying? Like we're rushing to finish dinner. Yeah. I know we're going to get to the comedy club. We're going to get the worst seats because we're going to get there, we're going to be one of the last parties to show up.
And she's not going to see the value of getting there early to get good seats.
Yeah. Yeah.
What time is the show time? Like 9:00?
No, I think it's like 7:30 or something. Ooh, yeah.
That means you're going to do dinner either before or after.
No, definitely not after.
That means you've got to get reservations if it's a nice restaurant in DC, which means you said 7:30?
Yeah.
Means you're having dinner at 5:30?
Yeah, I mean, we're used to that. But yeah, dude. I mean, the worst part is like the driving and parking in DC and then leaving and then driving and parking somewhere else.
Yeah, I know.
It's a whole thing, but whatever. What am I gonna do? So it might be a long day. I love how just because we have to go to dinner, it's like a long day to me. But yeah, that's my game plan. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't even know. I'm not gonna watch the game for sure. I'm not gonna do that.
It sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun for you tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait. So excited. But I'm excited. Hopefully, I see you and Sister Fister Blister 24 Sisters. Hopefully we see you guys broadcast tomorrow. That'd be awesome.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sunday. Yeah. But do you want to give a quick shout out to the dogs before we get into some topics here?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for our big time P1 shout out.
Hogs of our $8 tier for supporting IDM. Shoutouts to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney. Shoutouts to Brendan Smith, Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Brian Bustees. Shoutouts to Comron, Mexico. Shoutouts to Danny Loudermilk, David Slatt, Don DeMarco, also known as Sister Fister 69. Shoutouts to Ernesto Ladon, Craven, Moorhead, James, Faz, James, M. Shoutouts to Jen Montana with the lowercase g. Shoutouts to JP Flame, Kevin Smith, Korean John, Chris Stein, Kyle Kogan. Shoutouts to M_Jizzle, Matt Brodricks, Matt Starcheck, and Matt Starcheck. Shoutouts to Max has a 1-inch penis, Peter Rosenkrantz, Phil J. Shoutouts to Reggie, and shoutouts to our guy, Instagram.com/BradPaints. Shoutouts to Sean Kibler, shoutouts to William, and shoutouts to Lubomir. That is our $8 tier. If you guys want to hear your name shouted out on this show next week, you can subscribe to IDM at patreon.com/IDMpod, or you can subscribe for $12 to get your name down below. Thank you guys for supporting IDM. You can also subscribe for $5. We just love that you guys are helping support our dream. So again, patreon.com/IDMpod. Shout outs to you guys. Thank you.
All right, plenty of stuff to get to, dude. I've been sitting on this topic for a little while. I was wondering if we could just jump into it. I made a quick. I've been texting back and forth with my guy Adam McNair, and he's really into the Indian street food bit. And dude, I've been having a hard time finding the videos, right? And I don't know how he does it, but he's got like an endless feed of Indian street food videos. he's like, I love this bit where you guys are reviewing. I was like, I love it too. I don't have the content for it. He's like, say no more, fam. I got you.
So he's a strong supporter of Indian street food, and he just likes to see them on video because it reminds him of his favorite cuisine.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a supporter, more of a supporter of us talking shit about them. But so he sent me a ton of videos, and I made a little compilation for us. And dude, he also was like, you guys should like grade these. And he gave us he suggested a scale to use.
Okay.
Where we could rate them on flair, taste, and filth. Flair being how flashy are they?
So like a 1 to 5 scale. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Taste being like, would you eat that? How do you think it would be?
All right. So we might have to slide the scale into the negatives. For that.
And actually, you know what? He suggested another one. I'm going to replace filth with illness. What's the chance you get sick?
Gotcha.
All right, let's look at a couple of these real quick. All right. Okay, now I've already seen some of these. This is just like a little mix of a couple ones. Let's this is a nice little palate cleanser to get us started. Let's look at this first one here. volume down here. All right, this is the first one. Now it's a dude. He's got a nice setup here. It looks like he's got a little what's it called? A little burner table. He's got some frying pans, which is rare in these Indian street food videos. They usually do not have utensils or pots and pans.
Yeah, they've got. It looks like a little bit more, like a little bit of a step up from like a hot plate or a hot pot.
Yeah, it's like what a freshman in college would be using to, make mac and cheese in his dorm. And he's like flipping it in the air, which is decent. And dude, I gotta say, man, he's got a collared shirt on. All right, let's see. I'm not disgusted yet, but using a spatula, dude. He even rinses the pan. He even rinses it out with some water.
All right, so I mean, on illness, we got to be at about a 5 right now.
Yeah,
unless we're talking about most chances to get sick, at which point it would be a 1.
I would say, yeah,
because illness lends itself to cleanliness,
right?
And cleanliness is next to godliness. So we're at about a 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Flair, I'll give him, maybe a 3. 3. He's throwing the. It looks like a crepe or a pancake in the air. See, guys, we do not just have blanket hatred for these, or I don't. I'll give him credit where credit's due. He's even got a little chef's what's it called, apron on. You see?
Yeah. He's
Good
like
for
going
this guy,
over
dude.
the top as far as in comparison to some of the other videos that we've watched.
Yeah.
Over the past couple of months. I mean, this guy is borderline might pass a health inspection.
Yeah. He's definitely professional. I am being the Gordon Ramsay. I am doing the professional cooking. I would give him maybe I'd say, you know what, dude? I'll give him a 3.5 on taste too. That looks like just like a pancake and eggs. He's making eggs, like he's making some breakfast. Look at that, dude. Good for this guy. All right. Here we go. Okay, here's our next guy.
Do we know what that guy? Wait a second. We didn't finish our rating.
Okay, sorry.
Do we know what he was making there?
That's egg.
He's making eggs?
Yeah, he's making eggs. And before he had like a crepe. Okay. You didn't see him crack the egg?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So what do you give him for
Well, so taste.
That's just a standard breakfast, dude.
Yeah, I mean
you're probably gonna get diarrhea from that breakfast.
But that's not a part of the
it's just
equation.
That's in the air.
So it's probably a 3 because they're probably not great eggs.
Yeah.
They're probably great F eggs.
Yeah, I also didn't see him salt them or anything like that.
And also, I wouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt just based on other videos of Indian street food stuff that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt that it actually came from a cow because, we know the cow is the most sacred animal.
Yeah. So
what kind of eggs are we talking about?
Wait, eggs don't come from cows.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm very dumb.
It's okay.
I just had a moment there.
It's okay.
You
just had a cunt section moment.
I'm about to be a father and impart all of this various wisdom that I've gained throughout my life onto my child.
Yeah, it probably came from a chicken, which is normal.
Just scratch that entire point I was making from the record.
Take that part out.
This was. I actually thought that I had a great point I was about to make.
Yeah, I was with you for a little bit.
I was riding with it in my head. I was like, dude, wait till I hit them with this. They're gonna be like, holy shit, I never saw it that way.
I gotta say, dude, it is very. I almost let it go too. I was like, let's just let him have it. Just let him have his moment. It's fine. There's lots of other videos for us to get to. I gotta say, this is the first video I've seen where I'm like, I wouldn't. I'll eat that. I don't care. Like that looks fine, right? All right.
Yeah, it looks fine. So, video. So are we averaging the scores here?
No, it's just. I mean, it's just for fun, dude. Let's just give him some scores, and we can do it. We can average them later if we want.
All right.
Because we got like 4 other ones to get to here.
Okay.
All right. A gigantic bucket. It looks like it's filled with like vanilla wafers type deals.
Is that what it is, or is it a gigantic waffle?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it looks like an ice cream cone because he's pouring milk into it. Probably goat's milk.
Yeah, you're onto something here. You should have saved it for the second video. Yeah, he's got a gigantic bucket with a it looks like a it's got a I don't know, are those cookies?
No. All right. Can we rule out can we not rule out the fact that it may not be milk at all? Maybe it just come from all those online videos they're commenting on. Please show me the bubs. Please, I need to make the waffle cone tomorrow.
Please to be showing Bob and Vet. No, that's too. I mean, what I'm gonna say is disgusting, but I think the viscosity is just too.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, dude.
Viscous.
Wow. All right. Let's see what else he got. It does look like he's pouring like ice cream into a gigantic ice cream cone. All right, let's see. I don't see any gloves. Okay, he's covering it up with a pan.
All right, okay. We cannot let this pass.
Mhm.
This guy is pouring milk in an open air environment. We all know that the milk is whatever temperature it is outside there.
Oh God, it's so hot in India.
Do we know it's in India? Because it's going to be about 114 degrees. That means the milk is just riddled with bacteria.
We know it's in India because you could see the. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Arabs and Indians are the same. You motherfucking guy, bloody bastard. We are not, because you could see the writing on the gigantic cone he was pouring in. That's not Arabic.
Okay, but I'm just saying that milk is tainted.
Yeah. With because it's hot. Yeah. Okay.
It's so hot.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And dude, I gotta say that. Oh no, dude, it looked actually appetizing until he just opened up a can of pure raw butter chicken.
Is that what that is?
No, but it looks like butter chicken. He's about to fucking pour it into the big ice cream cone.
So just butter chicken and gum.
I gotta say, my vagina, her dad, when she grew up, like he owned a gas station, shocker, and like he was a mechanic and would fix cars. And so every time I shake his hand, he's got Bob the Builder hands. You know what I'm saying? Like hard working man hands. And he's still fixing cars like with his free time this day. So every time I like see him, his hands are like, I feel like they're permanently stained by motor oil, because they're always, he's got little black spots here and there. That's what this dude's hands look like.
He's got racist hands.
That's what the guy who's pouring the shit. That's what his hands look like, right?
Yes. Yeah. They're disgusting.
The no gloves is kind of grossing me out.
It's pretty safe to say he has not washed.
All right,
at least his hands.
It looks like he's opening actually. Oh, seasoning. Oh no, what happened? Okay. You know what? That's all right.
All right, so wait. Quick rating on that. So flair for the giant cum waffle
Yeah.
cone.
Flair, I'd give it a 2. You know, wasn't that impressive?
You know what? I'm going to give him a 4 because I haven't seen a giant waffle cone like that before.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Taste. Until he busted out those disgusting that seasoning, I would say maybe like a 3.
All right.
It looked like it just a tasty dessert.
All right, so you like the taste of men's semen. Got it. I'd give it a 0, but that's just me. Filth or illness?
Illness, I'd say I'd give it a 2, you know?
Yeah.
When we're going to get to the illness ones, and we'll know when they deserve high scores. I don't think this is one of those.
All right, so we're on the low end of that, but not all the way at the bottom.
How about you?
Yeah, about it too.
All right. Here we go. We got one more here. Or no, we got a couple more here. Okay, so this is when it starts to get gross, okay? This
all right. Okay.
Now it's gonna get gross. All right, here we go. Okay, you see the flies everywhere? It's hard to see them. They're kind of camouflaged because there's also like flour and stuff going everywhere.
Yeah.
But you can see if you look hard. Okay, so it's pouring. Yeah, he's pouring a gigantic thing of flour into a big bowl.
Yeah, it looks like he's making like a pumpkin pie almost.
Yeah. But you see the flies everywhere, right?
Yeah.
All right, pouring some red seasoning in there.
That is the paprika.
All right, he's getting a bucket of clean water, and the water literally looks like Mountain Dew.
All right.
Mountain Dew. I'm going to travel very far to get my first bottle of Mountain Dew. Remember that video?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating, right?
No, not at all. This is water straight out of a tap, or what do they call that?
A faucet?
Yeah. Well, a bib.
Yeah.
Like a bib. Straight out of the bib. And you know what? It looks like they may be in a mountainous region, just judging by the surroundings of that bucket.
I mean, it's yellow water.
It is most definitely a metal pan or pail, and the water is not translucent. It is yellow.
Okay, pours the yellow water in the bowl of flour, red seasoning.
Ugh.
And what does he do?
Oh no! Why did they do it?
Oh, come on, guy.
Did they not have wood to make like wooden spoons or sticks?
I don't know, but he just fucking raw dogs it. Goes straight bare hands.
Why is it so commonplace for them to mix their food with their bare hands?
I don't know, dude.
That is so fucking.
It's so strange,
dude. Everything under the fingernail is just getting mixed in.
That's extra, dude. That is Oh, God. Although I will say, at least it's a young, like 12-year-old boy. It's not a old man with motor oil on his hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but what if it's a 12-year-old boy who just discovered the bubs for the first time?
Okay. I gotta say, it's starting to look like butter a little bit. Butter chicken. Can I ask you this? All right. So when you see when you see a video on the Food Network of an old grandma, right, making apple pie or something like that from scratch, and she's kneading the dough or whatever, she's using her bare hands, right? Are we being a little bit racialist here?
I don't think racialist is the right word. I didn't see him wash his hands first. I would assume the mother or grandmother
without a doubt, we know she's washed her hands.
She's washed her hands, and we also know she's not using piss water from a spigot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Getting his fingernails all up in that slop.
Oh, God. Is this why I get sick every time I've had Indian food?
Are you not a fan?
My stomach is not a fan, and I think I can see why. Oh, God. He literally just washed his hands off in the fucking mix of shit. Oh, just to make sure he got all of it, all the ingredients into the bowl,
Yeah.
including whatever was left over on his fingers. Oh.
All right, now he's you know what's interesting to me? So he's got it to the consistency he wants to get it to, right? Like he's already started up. It's nice and smooth. Right? Then he goes over to the bucket where he collected the water, the Mountain Dew water.
Yeah.
And he has the bucket down and he's rinsing his hands in the bucket. Like his forearms, he's rinsing his forearms.
It's so wholly unnecessary what's happening right now.
I know, dude.
It's so not necessary. Not only is he basically rinsing his body in the food that he's preparing for other human beings to consume,
Yep.
but also apparently utensils are illegal in India.
It sounds, yeah, it looks like it. But you know, like as you mentioned earlier, it's very hot in India. Nelly's very famous old song "It's Getting Hot in Here" was about being in India. So he's probably, dude, he's a young boy. He probably has sweat all over his forearms and shit.
Oh,
he's just rinsing it into the Mountain Dew water.
Oh, Vishnu knows what else too.
All right, here we go. And now he's heating up the orange. I don't know, soup. What would you call it?
It looks like It looks like butternut squash soup.
Yeah. All right, so that's the video. I would give it for Flair. I'm not very impressed. He didn't do anything that I really like, you know, that I haven't seen before. So,
I mean, dude, he is one step away from using his dick as a utensil to stir them. Like, we're almost there.
His dick was probably cleaner than his hands. I'm gonna give him Flair 1, Taste 1, Filth. I gotta go with 5, right? No. 4 for Filth.
Well, 1 would be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 2 for Filth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flair. I'm going straight ones across the board here.
Yeah.
1 Flair, 1 Taste, 1 Filth. That's
Illness. My bad, Illness. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. I didn't go 1 for Illness or Filth because you gotta save that 1 for the shit that you know is gonna come. We're about to see,
and it could very well be literal shit.
Yeah. Right. Oh. Okay. Here's another quick one. Let's see. All right. Got a nice young Indian man carrying his setup with him.
Yeah, it looks as though he may have just caught his food.
Oh, you think so?
Too early to tell.
All right.
Oh, so he's just pulling up anywhere on a random street corner.
Right in front of this there. That is perfect. He as you'll see, he has kind of like a Diego Maradona kind of look to him, you know?
Yeah.
He's kind of like so already I'm giving him a little bit of a points for Flair because he's got kind of a what's it called?
He's got clothes on. He looks clean.
Yeah, and he looks
like he actually cares about his hygiene.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Which is a great start. Okay, so now he's just pulling out a random assortment of mixed spices, sloshing them into a metal mixing cup.
Mm-hmm. Was that Sprite? It looked like a Sprite bottle that he poured in there.
I can't tell if it's that or if it's like some sort of lime juice. Is lime juice common in Indian cuisine?
I don't know. But yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
So an undetermined green bottle just contributed liquid to this mixture. All right, now he's putting some voodoo spell on it.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah. Again, we didn't see the end product unless it was just a mix of spices, but yeah, it looked fine.
I don't think that's not.
Is this the same guy?
No. This guy, He's got a Coke Zero, pouring it on the frying pan. Frying Coke Zero. That's new.
That's an interesting idea.
Okay. All right. I like that it's a Coke Zero. You know, got to save those calories. Some of us are on Ozempic, you know.
All right. So already health conscious.
All right. So he lost me. He's taking a raw egg and dropping it into the boiling Coke Zero.
So he's doing like a poached egg, more or less.
Okay. Three eggs in the Coke. Oh my God. 6 eggs.
7 eggs.
And as we all know, that is a holy food. Comes from the
the sacred
oh my
Indian
God,
cow,
dude. Oh God.
Those are sacred Indian cow eggs.
Now he's stirring. He's made scrambled eggs with Coke Zero and raw eggs. So that's where we're at. Another Coke Zero.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Now he's dicing an onion.
Oh, diced onions. What's that?
Looks like a jalapeno or some sort of green pepper.
Yeah, or maybe chives.
Could be chives.
Okay. That's Coke Zero. Okay, and it's on. Is that newspaper or non?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't give you any sort of certifiable proof.
Okay, so he's poured it on newspaper or non. Put some diced tomatoes on it. Oh, I'm over here now.
I guess we'll know if he wraps it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I think that's it. That was the presentation part.
He did not wrap it. So again, we don't know. It looked like it. It looks like a tortilla or something that he just dropped it on.
Okay, so Coke Zero scrambled eggs.
Coke Zero scrambled eggs with some sort of green pepper or cilantro or something green veggie with onions and sliced tomatoes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say for flair, I'm gonna give him a big fat 1. Nothing cool about that. Taste.
There's no way that tastes good.
I know, but I gave the last guy a 1.
I don't think that should affect your score.
Okay. All right.
You got to weigh each one independently.
All right. 1 and illness. Here's the thing. It's not like the most unhygienic video I've seen, but just the flavor and knowing what it is in my mind might make me yak. So I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 on illness.
Yeah. Flair, it's not quite like flipping liquor bottles behind a bar.
Right.
But he looked like he knew what he was doing. He seemed to be pretty quick. So I would give him like a 3 there. Taste. There's zero chance I'm eating those eggs. So it looks to be about a 2.
Uh-huh.
And then illness or filth. Holy crap. 1.
All right, let's get to one more of these. We gotta hop on the straight tree on.
Sure.
Okay. There was actually one that I pulled that I wanted to save for you.
Why do you fuck me? I fuck you guys.
Bloody bastard. Okay, this one, it's quick. Not the soup. Okay.
All right.
Next time we do this, we got to get some Indian music in the background.
Sure. Yeah. We got some sort of green soup there.
No. This is the one I want you to watch.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
A big wok is sitting again, open air market.
Now this one's a 10-second one, so you gotta pay attention.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God.
You don't like that?
No.
That's not for you.
Holy shit. That is salmonella stew. He reaches in with his bare hand. By the way, off of a sizzling hot pan and pulls out with his fingertips, again, no idea of the cleanliness of those fingertips, a fried fish fillet.
Dude, it's a fish fry.
It's not even a fish fillet. It's not filleted. It's the entire fish.
Yeah.
It's the whole fish.
And he actually dips his hand and scoops out some of the hot oil and pours it onto the fish with his bare hands.
What is wrong with this guy's hands? I can see the flame underneath this thing.
I mean, do you like how he runs his hand against the edge of the wok so that he gets some of that hot fish oil off
So
of
this
his
guy
fingers?
just has no feeling in his hands whatsoever.
Dude, it is. I gotta say, man, I'll be honest. When I saw this, I was like, "Damn, dude, that's cool." And I thought you were gonna be like, "Whoa, okay, this is different than those other videos. This looks pretty badass."
We have no idea what kind of fish it is, no idea of the cleanliness of the fish. I'm going to guess it has not been cleaned because he has not, again, even... He has...
And I'll also take it a step further. I would like to try that fish. I know the oil is black. I know that it hasn't even been deboned yet.
Yeah.
But I would But I would fucking. You know why I'm defensive over this video?
I couldn't tell.
I think they're Arab and not Indian.
Okay.
You know,
I see.
that's where this is coming from.
You can just tell by...
I can see it in their fucking face and the fucking odors that are around their body.
And what about the style of dress?
Yeah. That's almost like a kufiya that he's wearing. Yeah. What's a kufiya? It's the little scarf that they wear sometimes. Look, don't fucking talk about my people like that, dude.
I didn't say a word about it.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna give this a flair 5, dude. Taste, I'm gonna give it a 4. Illness, dude. He's cooking all the bacteria off of it with the oil, so it's fine.
That's so dumb. Obviously, zeros across the board. Doesn't even reach the threshold of 1. That's disgusting.
All right.
Holy shit! You'd be shitting for at least 7 days after eating that.
All right. Well, today we learned that Shorts is racist.
I just can't even imagine. He sticks his whole hand in that piping hot fish oil. That's crazy.
I know, it's insane.
It's literally insane.
It's kind of cool though, right?
No,
right.
It's not. No, it's not. I question your moral aptitude.
You know what is cool though?
Mike Cook is cool.
Our guy, Money Mike.
Yeah, if you guys are in the market for a plumber, you don't know who to call, let it be Mike Cook. Give our guy Mike Cook a call. Mike has owned and operated his small business all over Northern Virginia for the past 20 plus years. I've seen the work that he does out on the job site. This guy is a freaking pro. You don't need to take our word for it. Just give him a call. Have Mike come out, take a look at what your issue is, whatever it is. Leaky pipes. Maybe you need a brand new bathroom. You've got to install a new sink. Whatever it is, whatever the plumbing issue is, Mike can handle it, and he will do one better. He'll come out to your place, take a look at it, and give you a free estimate. That is FREE. And once he gives you his price and makes his assessment, just know that he's also going to chop 10% off of that total number as long as you mention IDM. The number is 703-501-1926, 703-501-1926. Again, Mike Cook does commercial and residential plumbing. No job is too big or too small. And this is also important. Mike Cook is licensed and insured. So you know you're getting a state-regulated, approved plumber. There's a lot of pranksters out there doing bad work and ripping people off for money. You know that Mike Cook is certifiable as a licensed and insured professional. So give him a call, 703-501-1926. That's 703-501-1926, and mention IDM for a 10% discount. If you support Mike Cook, you're supporting IDM. We'll see you guys over on the Patreon, patreon.com/IDMpod.
Peace.